So I know you guys are probably so tired of hearing about this guy who had a mental breakdown at work, and some of you may not be. Some of you. Um, it was really hard for me to decide if I wanted to make this video or not. But because I'm very vocal about the fact that I feel like the public needs to talk more about mental health, I figured I would make this video, and it may, float to the bottom of YouTube and just, die, and that's okay. But I'll feel better, I guess. um, so this guy, I'm gonna actually watch the video. This is my very first video, so I don't know if I can have someone or figure out someone who can, do the whole editing thing where you guys can see the video as well as I can. And if not, hopefully you'll be able to hear it as it plays through my computer and hits the mic on the lens, on the camera, whatever. But I'm gonna watch it. I've seen it. It made me very emotional, but we're gonna watch it again.
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake? You want to take it out on me? So why did you get mad and hit the computer? Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Okay. When someone who has any type of disorder, when you don't give them 5 minutes, if you're just right there in their face, especially this young man, he shows it. Unfortunately, he shows it the best way I can explain it. We get pushed into a corner, and I say we because I suffer from mental health, and we'll get into that later. But if you don't give people 5 minutes, especially people with mental health, we're going to lose it. It's just something everyone needs to know, because I'm sure it's not people with mental health. I'm sure everyone needs that moment of give me 5, give me 10. And also, I feel for this young man because I know it's coming, and that's not just because I've already seen the video. You can hear it in his voice, and you can see it in his eyes.
I'm sure you're on camera, right? I'm sure you're on camera. So this is the type of people they have over here.
When he says, I gotta go, man, he just blacked out. Because that pause where he slicks his hair back, he's realized what he's done, and there's no way to take it back. It's, people talk about, well, I just blacked out. Yes, it's like impulse control. But this young man even said, I have mental issues, but the person behind the camera did not, just talked over him and did not listen, and that's part of the problem. He didn't listen to this young man.
Wow. You gotta be kidding me.
That cry, y'all, that is pain. That is pure pain. And it's a realization that things are affecting you. And in that moment, you realize how bad it actually is, because sometimes people with, mental health issues, I'm speaking personally for myself, there are things that you're in denial about. And to have an outburst like that, it becomes so real to you in that moment. And you cry. Because that young man has just realized what he has done, and he is so scared. And he doesn't know what's going to happen next. And he is petrified.
Wow.
So I don't really have a lot to say about the person behind the camera. He did what he did. Y'all are taking care of him. The only thing I will say is that he stood there at the end way longer than he should have, and he's a bully. That's all I got. Guys, this needs to be talked about more. We talk about everything. Everything. Even things that don't make sense at all. We talk about them. And it's fun. It's entertaining. But at the same time, there are problems in the world that don't get talked about as much as others. Some that are extremely dangerous. And I gotta say, yes, lately the chatter about mental health has gotten better. But it needs to be louder. We're so loud about everything. Be loud about mental health. We have people out here killing themselves or murdering, and it could have been prevented had someone talked about it, had someone been loud about it. We need to be more vocal about our facilities we send our mental health patients to. Those should be the best hospitals with the best staff. These facilities are out here to save lives. And I feel like they get overlooked. And it's not fair. It's not fair to us. We get overlooked. We get called crazy. But we do things that don't mean to do, but we do them. And a lot of times people go, well, stop using your mental health as an excuse. It's not an excuse, it's an answer. People who know me have seen a side of me that, number one, they don't deserve, and number two, I'm so ashamed of. I suffer from depression, and I have anxiety, PTSD, and I have borderline personality disorder. And that last one is hard to come to terms with. And that's why I said, a lot of mental health patients are in denial. Some, not all. We need to be louder. We need to be patient. And I don't speak for everybody. I can't even think that I want people to talk about it. I want to be able to get online on social media and see where there's some kind of hashtag for mental health and it's trending. We're so loud about everything else. Be loud about mental health. I want y'all to realize y'all can save somebody. You can save somebody. People have saved me before. I just want y'all to talk about it. It is a disease. We're not crazy. We're not psychotic. People who know me and people who love me know that that's not who I am when I have these episodes. I know who I am. I was raised better. I know better. People say, oh, you can control it. Not all the time. Medicine only does so much. And that's where prayer comes in. Because when you're at that point, when you're that low, that's the only thing you can do. And it gives you strength. And you move on with your life. For me, I'm a little hard-headed, so it takes me a little longer. But you move on. Just be loud. Please. Let's talk about it. Please. Just you could save a life. And somebody may see this video and somebody may not. But Please. Just talk about it.